How many of you have known, since you can remember, what you wanted to be when you grew up? You can raise your hands. I know I definitely haven't. I have wanted to be many different things, and right now I have changed my mind so many times that I don't even have a major picked out, which is fine. I know that eventually God will lead me to the place He wants me to be. But very few of us know exactly what we want to be. There's a certain path and a certain journey that leads us to our eventual career paths. And Hannah Beardsley is no exception to that. Growing up, Hannah had 3 little brothers. She grew up with her parents and her 3 little brothers. And she grew up in Michigan, and she was homeschooled almost all the way up until college. And she always loved babies and little kids, and she didn't quite know what she wanted to do as she grew up, but as she got closer to child age, she was thinking more that she wanted to be a midwife. And she wasn't quite sure how to go about that and how to get to that goal, though. So then came GYC 2017, and Hannah went with her mom. This was her first GYC. For those of you who don't know, GYC is a conference for youth put on by the Adventist Church, and there are 3 main areas that they have. They have a set of conference rooms for different seminars. They have a big area where there's a bunch of booths, and they have the main auditorium where everyone gathers to have the main convocation meetings together with everyone else. Anyway, Hannah was walking around the booths at one point, and she came across the booth that was put on by Heartland College. And she was interested, and so she went up and started asking questions. And she found out that Heartland College offered an intensive doula course and childbirth education classes. She was immediately interested in that and asked more questions, and the director of midwifery, who was there, said that she would contact her with more info if she was interested, which she was. So Hannah and her mom went back home, and she and her family started praying about this opportunity. She was really, really hoping that she would be able to do it, but it was pretty expensive, and so they weren't sure if it was going to work out. After a lot of prayer, they decided to put in an application and wait and see what happened. And they waited for a while, and when it came back, she had gotten in. So that kind of was the go-ahead that they decided, you know what, this is the right thing to do. Hannah packed up and went, and this whole process only took about 2 months from the point of finding out about Heartland College's course and actually going. It was supposed to be a semester-long class, but they put it into a 5-week intensive course. So it was very difficult. It was time-consuming, but Hannah enjoyed her time at Heartland College so much. She said she made a lot of neat friends. She said the whole atmosphere was very, very welcoming and open and biblical-based. She said you never have to worry about sitting at a table by yourself. Either someone would come and sit with you, or someone would invite you to sit with them. And so that made a really big impression on Hannah, to stay like Jesus and to be like him in everything that she did. And Hannah finished. She did a great job at Heartland, and now she's here at Southern, and she's in the next step that will lead her to her career of being a midwife. And the thing that brings Hannah herself out of all of this is that she wants to make midwifery a ministry. First and foremost is God. She doesn't care about the job. She doesn't care about the money. She cares about being a witness and to make ministry and service a priority in her career. And I think that's what counts most in this whole thing.